So hey, it's Mel again with We Can Code It. We are on to Minecraft Basics Part 2. This is where I show you how to build things. We have already destroyed things, and hopefully you created a nice clean area for yourself where you can start building. What I want to show you is before we start building, see the slots down towards the bottom of my screen? Yours are most likely empty. I'm going to show you how to fill those slots up so you can utilize the items in those slots to build. So press E on your keyboard. That opens your inventory screen, this little window. Let me show you how to browse through some blocks in here. You can just click on a tab and see what's in there. You can use the scroll bar to the right to see all of the items. If there's an extensive array, an extensive collection. So first one is building blocks, just generic building blocks, and most of these are opaque, which means you cannot see through them. Glass, however, if you notice here, is transparent. That's going to be important in future tutorials. There's some decoration blocks here. Some blocks are full size, some blocks are half size. You'll see those later. Creeper head is an example of a half size block. Okay, miscellaneous rail, and an important one for later use also is redstone. That is power in Minecraft. All the way over to the right, search items. Let me show you how to use this really fast. This filters based on what you type in it. So if I type R, anything with an R in it, doesn't have to be at the beginning, just in it, will be displayed. Okay, so let's do red, and I'll show you what I mean. Red tulip, rose red, redstone repeater. These are simply some of the things that are showing up. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just pull a few blocks down. Let's grab some clay. And how you do this is you left click on the item you want, drag it down to one of your slots. These are your inventory slots. If something else is in your inventory slot, no worries. All you have to do is left click on it. It will be replaced with whatever you are placing in there. And you could just left click again to remove the block it swapped with. So grab a bunch of blocks and fill up all of your inventory slots here. Just to show you this bottom stuff, we're not going to use this as much in creative mode, but there are food items, tools, combat. A diamond sword is always useful. I could put that there. That's useful to combat monsters. There's brewing potions, other materials, and the survival inventory for survival mode, mostly. So how do we exit after we have all of our slots filled up? Well, you push escape. Escape in Minecraft is, I'm just going to pick this up by walking over it. Escape is like brings you back to the previous screen, and this is useful for when you want to exit the game. You could push escape and you'll notice this game menu with some options that you might want to check out, especially the volume. You can go back to the game or save and exit from that point. So let's go ahead and build. How do we select an item that's in our hand? Now, to the bottom left of the screen, let me hit a few numbers and you'll see that different items appear. That's my hand over in the bottom right. I want to choose grass. I push the number on my keyboard that corresponds to the number of the slot position. So if you know anything about computer science, you might know what an array is. It's a collection of items. We can look at this as an array. And the first item will be in array slot number 1. And to hit array slot number 1, to select it, we push 1 on our keyboard for Minecraft. Isn't that easy? Okay, so I'm going to choose some grass, which is in slot 8. And to build, I simply right-click. There you go. Right-click again. Notice that where I want to build, I can place my cursor. And if I see a black border around it, that means I can reach it. If I move my cursor out a little too far, it's not going to reach. So here's underneath me right here. Right? So you see the distance, the amount of blocks I can reach here. Okay? If you want to build in blocks ahead of you more, you just walk forward with W. Back is S, left is A, D is right, and we learned that in the previous tutorial. So let's keep going. Going ahead here, and we'll start building. Night's about to fall. I'm going to switch that in a second, but night's about to fall, and when night happens, monsters come. Monsters come in the dark. So it doesn't just have to be night, but that is one of the times they can come. So let's build ourselves a house here. See, I have one in the background. But you can attach blocks to each other. You can place them on top of each other. You can also place them to the side of each other. Think of them as sticky. To make a roof, let's say I wanted to make another course on my house, I can jump up. To jump again, I press W to move forward, and the space bar to jump up, and I can build more courses here. Courses are just layers. It's just another word I use for layers. Okay, let's keep going. So build yourself a nice house so the monsters don't get you at night. How's that? Let me jump down. To build on top, if you can't reach it, you might have to build yourself a little step stool like this and then destroy it in a second. So continue on, make your structure. And in the next session, I'm going to show you how to make a door for your structure. Sound like a plan? Great. Build your roof. And then leave 2 vertical slots for your door. Okay? Don't worry if you trap yourself in there. You can easily delete blocks just by, you saw it before, left clicking. Right now, right click is how you build. So I hope you enjoyed this brief tutorial on some Minecraft building basics and inventory.